Fair use commentary, Ringo TV reactions, let's go. So, in the news, your boy Dr. Dre, man. Yeah, that's right. Your boy Dr. Dre got Marjorie, or whatever her name is. I don't know. Let's just call her Miss Greene. Got her locked out of her Twitter account. Yeah, that's right. That's crazy, man. For using his music. I guess this woman thought that she could walk around rocking Still Dre and get away. Nah, fam, you can't do that. Get my juice. You already done know what it is. All right, let's get to work. We got work to do. All right. So, Dr. Dre is in the news, but not for making a new song. It's basically for getting this woman's account on Twitter locked. Yeah, that's right. Let's check out the news. See what's going on. You see your boy Dre right there doing his thing. You know what I mean? He's beefing with this lady. I don't know what's going on, but let's find out what's happening in the news, man. It's crazy out here in these streets, man. It says, turns out Dr. Dre's team took action. Aw, man. Reaching out to Twitter to get the video taken down. As a result, Marjorie Tyler Greene tells us that she's been locked out of her Twitter account for using Dre's copyrighted work without permission. Yeah, that's right. She thought that she could be out here, you know, thought she was from the West Side, you know what I mean, doing her thing, rocking Still Dre. It's crazy, man. Miss Greene basically also has some words of her own, basically saying for Dr. Dre in an exclusive statement to TMZ. She says, while I appreciate the creative chord progression, I would never play your words of violence against women. Isn't it interesting? It's crazy, man. This is crazy. So let me get this straight. You rocking his music, but now you taking shots, talking about you would never play his words of violence against women, but you rocking his music, right? So Miss Greene had some words, she says to TMZ, while I appreciate the creative chord progression, I would never play your words of violence against women and police officers and your glorification of the thug life and drugs. But yet, she had no problem rocking his beat. Think about that. See, this is how they see you, brothers. This is how the industry really think about you. You can have money, you could be Dr. Dre. They don't care about you, fam, but they'll use your work. But the minute you complain about it because you don't like the fact that they're using it, now it's a problem. Now she's talking all this crap about him, glorifying violence and drugs and thugs and all this other mess, right? It goes on, it says a rep for Miss Greene used a Dr. Dre song to tout her political prowess. Now think about this. She's using his material, right? Not under no fair use now. There's a difference because a lot of people, they get it misconstrued. They don't understand the difference. She wasn't sharing no commentary and criticism. That's the difference. When you do anything with material for fair use, you have to have commentary and criticism. Then it's a fair use. She just had his beat playing in the background while doing her thing. Now, I'm not going to play it because I don't really care for the music. You know what I mean? Because I don't want Dre's attorneys and lawyers and all these big shots coming after me. You know, I'm just keeping it 1,000. But my point is, she was using his material for her own political gain. But she didn't have the green light for it, according to Dre himself. See, she was using his material, but she didn't have the green light from Dre. not from the doctor. See, Miss Greene didn't understand it. The doctor didn't order this. Right? So it goes on and says the Georgia Lawmaker posted. So she figures since she's a lawmaker, she could just go rock Dre's music and not gonna get any smoke. Now, you would think that a woman that's a lawmaker would know the law, but she don't know the law. The Lawmaker posted a highly produced clip to her social feed showing her strutting her stuff through the halls of Congress, apparently flexing the fact that she helped get Kevin McCarthy elected as House Speaker after an excruciating progress. Let's see what else we got. So that's supposed to be the video. So I'm sure in that video, she have Dre's song playing because it says still, supposed to be still Dre. Right? It says in the video, you can see her walking around and feeling herself. So she was feeling herself while with Dre's music, but dissed him by saying, I wouldn't play your lyrics because you glorify the thug life, drugs, and hate. But she was rocking his beat, his production. So it says in the video, you see her walking around and feeling herself, even taking a call from DT at one point, and all throughout, Dr. Dre's Still Dre beat is playing in the background. See, she already violated the copyright. Can't do that. You cannot, listen, people, let me teach you something because I'm going to have another video where I'm going to talk about these things. When it comes to, you cannot have copywritten music playing as your background music in your videos unless you're using some sort of service or there's some sort of app or something like that that might allow you to stream with copywritten music. But you just can't whip out your CD or some file you downloaded from iTunes and put it on your live stream and play that as a background beat. You're gonna get hit. Now, if you're streaming from a service that have copywritten music, then it's already cleared because you're a part of a service. You get what I'm saying? So you know, she was playing Dre's beat thinking she's having a Dre day, but then Dre came for the 1-2 punch, literally. Right? So this is crazy, man. Let me see what's going on. She had Dre's music playing in the background. It says the fact she even knows, the fact she even knows the song took some by surprise, let alone her feelings free to drop it into her GOP fuel video. You can count Dr. Dre as one of those shocked to hear his work being used by Miss Greene, because he tells TMZ he never gave the okay for this to happen. So Dre didn't allow her to do this. See Dre right there with Snoop. Remember that song back in the day? Remember that? That was the tune back in the day. Remember the bass line? Remember you could feel the bass line from the trunk of the car. Y'all remember that? Remember that? That with it clink, 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 clink with the piano sound. Still Dre. You know? I know how to play that on the keyboard. I might play that one day, fam. So it goes on and says the mega producer tells us, I don't license my music to politicians. Wow. Shots fired, bro. That's crazy. He said, I don't license my music to politicians, especially someone as divisive and hateful as this one. So yeah, he ain't a fan of her collab here in the slightest. This is crazy, man. Dre didn't even want no royalties. He was like, look, don't use my stuff, bro. So it goes on and says no word on whether he plans to do anything about it or if he's just gonna let it be. Fact is, Republican politicians have long used popular songs for their political purposes for years, now starting with the head honcho himself, Donald Trump, who does it often at rallies. I mean, just because Donald Trump do it doesn't mean you got to do it with somebody else's music. You know what I mean? And maybe he got the green light to do it. And some people really don't care because it promotes their song. Dr. Dre just didn't like this woman at the end of the day. right? You see her right there. You know, it is what it is. But, you know, it's interesting how she used the work, but then she tried to throw shade at him by saying that he promotes violence and various other things. His countless artists have told us they don't condone it, and some have even demanded he stopped, but Trump has continued on, often without any real repercussions of note. We'll see if Ms. Greene follows his lead and does the same with Dre. So it can turn into a messy situation, you know, if need be. It got over 23,000 replies. This is crazy, man. What I don't understand is why she used the song and then dissed Dre. Like, I don't understand that. Like, think about this. She used the song, right? She used the song, but then look at what she said. She says that she told TMZ, while I appreciate the creative chord progression, meaning the track, I would never play your words of violence against women and police officers and your glorification of the thug life and drugs. Now, you would think that if she feel that way, why use the man's music? Like, why do that? Why do that? That's a walking contradiction to her, if you really think about it. Why disrespect him? So you feel that he's anti-cop, anti-women, and everything else, but you're using his beat. It's crazy, y'all. As you can see, Dre is not happy, pissed off, can't believe this woman using his material. So let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got here, man. Let me see. Because he took some more shots, got her account shut down and everything. Let's read what we got here. Okay, here we go. Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre to Miss Greene. Let me teach you about the law. I need to hear from you or else. Uh-oh. Dre is about to take shots. Sounds like legal actions to me. Sounds like legal actions to me. Let's see what we got here, man. Oh, man, there go the paperwork. There go the paperwork, man. Oh, man, look like he got himself an attorney. And you know, Dre got money. So he could hire them attorney boys. Them attorney boys and sick them on you. So basically, he's coming after Ms. Greene, man, for unauthorized use of his song, Still Dre. So, oh man, yo, Dre is coming at her, man. I can't even read what it says. I mean, I could if I open up the page, but hey, it is what it is. It's kind of cut off a little bit, so it's not even worth reading. But that's some copyright stuff. So he's saying, stop playing my music. Dr. Dre went on. Dr. Dre just went in hard on the rep, pretty much telling Miss Greene, threatened her with legal action for exploiting his music. And technically speaking, he's correct. She is exploiting his music. Because why? She just finished saying that Dre promotes drugs, violence, this, that, but yet she's using his music. So she's exploiting his music when you really think about it. She's exploiting his music for her political gain. So if he go through with the suit, he's gonna win. I'm gonna tell you straight up and down. But see, a lot of these people got money, so they don't really care. People that got money think they could just do what they want. But Dre got money too. That's a bad, bad situation. You know, when you're trying to battle against somebody that got money, they can make it bad for you. And she's a hypocrite for using his music in the first place. So it goes on and it says, Dr. Dre just went in hard on the rep, threatening her with legal action for exploiting his music to promote your divisive and hateful political agenda. In other words, he don't want his music to be associated with what she promoting. Dre's lawyer, Howard King, fired off a letter. Uh-oh, that cease and desist letter, fam. I know about that one. Uh-oh. I know about that one, fam. Here we go. Let's see what's going on. So Howard fired off a letter to Greene saying, Mr. Young, Dre has not and will never grant you permission to broadcast or disseminate any of his music. As we reported, Greene posted a video of her walking to the house floor Monday using Dre's song, Still Dre, as the music bed. Wow. You know what I'm saying? That's the video right there, but I'm not playing the video. Cause I don't want no smoke with Dre's attorney, Howard King. Shout out to Howard King. I don't want no smoke, bruh. So we're gonna keep it business. So basically right here, major disrespect because she's playing his track. You know what I mean? So King fired off a demand letter to Twitter. Oh man, they went after Twitter. They went after Twitter, y'all. Man. They went after Twitter with a letter asking the company to block her posts. Uh-oh. For its part, Twitter not only blocked the posts, it also locked her Twitter account. Oh man. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. So she locked out her Twitter account, so now she can't do her political stuff now. You know, these Republicans and folks, they need their Twitter, you know? So she's locked out. But Dre wasn't done. Oh man, I told y'all, man, Dre got many tracks in the studio, so you know he's coming back for more. But Dre wasn't done. King's lawyer went after her in a blistering way, saying you would have a passing familiarity with the laws of our country. It's possible, though, that laws governing intellectual property are a little too arcane, whatever, and insignificantly populous for you to really have spent much time on. So obviously, just because she's a lawmaker doesn't mean she knows anything about copyright law. I just wanted to throw that out there. Just because she's a lawmaker doesn't mean she understands copyright law. Like seriously, she might be a lawmaker with laws that deals with other things. But when it comes to copyright law, she may not understand, you know, the ins and outs of how that works. But let's see what happened to the Twitter. Let's see what we got. Wow. Man, what? It says, wow, it says, this is crazy. It says this media has been disabled in response to a report by the copyright owner. That's crazy, man. So Dre's attorney and them, they went to Twitter and basically said, look, she's using my song and we want y'all to take that mess down. And they took it down. It is what it is. So this is going to be a crazy one. And she didn't use it under fair use. She just took his song. See, there's a difference, ladies and gentlemen, between fair use and copyright infringement, right? So you got to understand the differences. Fair use, you have to have commentary and criticism. And that, in other words, if I'm using some material and I'm sharing commentary and criticism, then it's a fair use of the work because I'm transforming the original work into something entirely new with my commentary. Do you understand the difference? So it's a fair use because I'm responding to the commentary of said video. But now what the lawmaker did is she just had the music playing in the background while she walked around having a good time. So Dre's music, in all essence, was helping her political campaigning, and Dre wasn't getting no monetary gain, nothing. So she misrepresented his music because it wasn't a fair use. You understand what I mean? So, and think about this. She also made demeaning remarks about him as a person in terms of him being a hater of women, law enforcement, and promoting violence and drugs. So for her to even make those type of claims against Dre and still use his music is very disrespectful. So I don't blame Dre for coming after her. I don't blame him. But let's see what's going on in the news. It says Dre and King, we're not done. We're riding because we think an actual lawmaker should be making laws, not breaking laws, especially those embodied in the Constitution by the founding fathers. Well, they coming after her, man, because, hey, even though she's a lawmaker, she still should know that she's using Dre's music. You know what I mean? Because it is his intellectual property. And it wasn't under no fair use. She's not a YouTuber or a content creator, so can't do that. So back to the news, it goes on and it says, and then the ultimatum, King demanded that Greene cease and desist. See, I told you, I knew it. That cease and desist, man. When the attorney come with the letter, man, you in trouble, bro. So the attorney Greene, not the attorney Greene, Miss Greene have to cease and desist from using any of Dre's music. And he set a time deadline. Please provide me with written confirmation that you have compiled with these demands before January 11th, 2023 by 5 p.m. They always have 5 p.m. Always remember that, fam. 5 p.m. is always the deadline time anytime you get those type of letters. It's always at 5 p.m. It says before the letter was sent, Greene told TMZ, while I appreciate the creative chord progression, I would never play your words of violence against women and police officers and your glorification of thug life and drugs. This is crazy, y'all. This is actually crazy, man. We will follow up on this, promise. Wow, this is crazy, y'all. I don't know, man. It seemed like there's gonna be a messy lawsuit or something going on with Dre and this woman, man. Definitely gonna be something happening with these two, man, because, hey, she should have never messed with the brother's tunes, and now they coming after her, man. Let me see if I can kind of read this letter, man. So, the attorney for Dre sent her these letters. These are cease and desist letters. That's what this is. This is typically of what you do to people. You send them because they on some BS. So, all right, your attorney normally sends these type of letters, and this is when you have a case. If you don't have no case, you can't do this. You only get yourself in trouble. So he's telling her, Miss Greene, we write you on behalf of the claimant, Andre, y'all know him, Dr. Dre, of his hit song, Still Dre. You were wrongfully exploiting this media outlets to promote your divisive and hateful political agenda. Andre Young is the owner of the copyright. And now notice this. When they say owner of the copyright, Dr. Dre have a legitimate copyright registered with the Library of Congress. I need y'all to all understand that. See, a lot of you clowns on YouTube, right? You don't have copyrights registered with the Library of Congress. You don't. Dre has one. You got to pay for them. You know, when you register a copyright, you got to register it with the Library of Congress. You get a docket number, and it comes after a certain time, and that proves that you have a legitimate copyright. You get your receipt in the mail, and you get everything done properly. Dr. Dre have that, right? A lot of times on social media, people do things to try to silence people and various other forms of tactics of harassment, and it's not cool. It's going to only get you in trouble later on down the road. You know what I mean? We're going to teach a class on that so that people could be up on game to understand how to move in these streets. So Dr. Dre basically sent out this letter through his attorney and basically is getting her to cease and desist. In other words, to pull the video that she have down. Now, I don't know if she still have it up, but she have to January 11th, 5 p.m. If they don't have it up, I guess whatever is going to happen is going to happen. I guess they might take legal action, try to probably sue her or whatever the case is. But they got her Twitter account messed up. You know, they sent in a DCMA claim takedown notice to her, and Twitter took it down. So now it looked like there's going to be some legal action that she stopped playing his music. Now, I don't know. She might follow the footsteps of Donald Trump and just keep using it because Donald Trump got money. So it's like he don't really care. He's like, y'all could bring all the legal action y'all want. I'll go to court with your music playing. Right? So I don't know, man. We're going to continue, keep you updated on what's going on with this story, man. This is just a new story that's coming in. And I don't know, man. I think that the lady is wrong for disrespecting Dre. If anything, she should have just say, look, my bad. I'm going to take it down. You know what I mean? But to disrespect him by saying that he promotes violence and this and that, I think that's wrong, because why would you be using the man's music? That's just like people coming to my platform. They may be in my chat, subscribe to my channel, and tell me that I'm trash and I don't know nothing. And it's like, well, why are you looking at me? Right? Like, why you? It makes no sense. It's like, if you don't like me, why do you follow me around for? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Go find something to do with your life. Why am I so important to you? You know? So why is she using his music if she know that he promotes violence? That means she's exploiting his music. So he got a case. So he can sue her and make her look bad, get some money out of the deal. I don't know. But anyway, I'll keep you posted, man. It is what it is. We hear anything else about this, man. So that's all we got for you right now. We're going to be back with another one. You already done know what it is, man. We got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things to cover. It is what it is. Right? We stay working 24 hours a day. So we'll be back. I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out.